Hey guys, so today's video is a product empties video, and if I'm going to repurchase it, if I have already repurchased it, and whatnot. So it's just going to be a bunch of different products that are empty, and I'm going to tell you what I think about them, and that's about it. We're just going to dive right on in. I'm going to start out with skincare products and then makeup products and just tell you what I think about everything, why I've repurchased them, why I'm not going to repurchase them, although that's not an issue in this one. And the reason being is because if I like a product, then I will repurchase it. If it works out great for me and I really like it, it's going to be repurchased. If I try a product out and it's just not my favorite, I'm not going to finish it. Can almost guarantee that. I'm either going to return it after, one or two uses and I find out that I don't like it, or I'm going to put it in my makeup kit for my freelancing. So first things first is my toothpaste. I use the Crest Pro Health Extra Whitening Power. It's just nice for sensitive teeth. It does whiten pretty well. Actually, I feel like my teeth look a lot whiter than they have before, which is nice because this is all I've been doing besides, flossing and mouthwash. So yeah, I haven't been using like any extra whitening products or anything like that because my teeth are super sensitive, and I find that anything that's too abrasive or too intense just hurts a lot. So if you have any whitening products that you recommend for sensitive teeth, let me know. I'd love to check them out. Okay, next thing up. So this isn't quite empty, and honestly, this is still probably going to last me another 2 months. I've already had this one bottle for a year, and I've probably used it, I'd say almost every day. Not every single day, because sometimes I'll use a different face wash. Sometimes I'll use a scrub instead of like this kind of wash. Sometimes I don't wash my face, which is really bad. I shouldn't say that, but it's true. I'm human, of course. But yeah, and it's the Purity Made Simple Philosophy one step facial cleanser, and it's the bomb. It's so good. It's gentle, but it's effective. And then of course I use this with my Clarisonic Mia too. Love it. Great combo. And I do have another. It's a little smaller. It was on sale like in October or September, like September or October. And I'm like, oh, it was really cheap for the product. So I was like, oh, it's on sale. I might as well add it to my cart and have it just in case, like when this does run out. And I still probably have, I'd say 2 more months until this is completely empty, but thought I'd throw that in there because it's running pretty low. Like I said, I have gotten another one and I will continue to repurchase it until I find a face wash that's better than this, but I love it. And I get it at Sephora. And I think you can get it at Ulta because I know that I've seen their products there, but yeah. Then this is another one. It's not quite empty, but I do repurchase it quite frequently, so I thought I'd throw it in there, and it's the Neutrogena alcohol-free toner. I just put this on a cotton pad or a little cotton round and wipe it all over my face after I've washed my face and let it dry a little bit, and then apply any serums or moisturizers and whatnot. But it's really nice. It doesn't make my skin feel dry. It does tighten it a little bit, which is what it's supposed to do. But yeah, I just continually repurchase it because, again, I just haven't found another toner that I like. I really don't know what to look for in a toner, so I kind of just found this and decided to use it, and I like it, so yeah. Anyways. The next one up is my Sephora brand Total Age Defy Cream with SPF 15 daytime moisturizer, and it's completely empty. I used the last bit of it this morning, and I just got my refill of it yesterday in the mail. Love it. It's great for oily skin. If you have oily skin, I would highly recommend this because it doesn't make my skin too oily throughout the day, but it provides that moisture that your skin still needs. Plus it has SPF in it, which is great for your skin. And then this one is the night cream of the same family. So it's a Sephora brand, Total Age Define Night Cream. And this one's actually pretty full because I repurchased it already. And this is my newer one. Thought I'd throw it in there anyways. All right, and now I'm going to start from how I would apply my makeup and work my way through it. So first up is a primer, and I've got the L'Oreal Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer. This is super nice. If you have dry skin, it's going to be really moisturizing. Just gives you that beautiful just glowing from within look. I love it even though I'm oily. But lately I've actually been using the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser instead of this. I don't know why, just one day I just picked this up and I just keep grabbing it. But this is such a great dupe for the POREfessional Pro Balm to minimize the appearance of pores by Benefit. Same size too. Actually, this is a little smaller, but it has a little less product in it, but still great stuff. But this is what I've been using lately. But this is really nice, and it's not too intense for oily skin, especially for me because I use a mattifying primer a mattifying foundation, and then I use so many different kinds of powders on top that having this as my base is really nice to just give me that extra moisture so my skin doesn't get too dried out. But lately I've been feeling super oily, so that's why I've been using the mattifying primer instead. Okay, next up, this one's actually like nearly out, but I did already buy it back up, and that's the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation, and I'm in the shade 112 Natural Ivory. This is a great foundation if you're super oily. I love it. It's really nice. I do set it with a powder, but that's just because I'm super oily. I'm sure you could get away with not setting it, but I'd still, if you're oily, I recommend always setting your foundation because it's just good. And then I've got 3 concealers. 2 are drugstore, 1 is high-end, so I'll go with the drugstore ones first. Now, if you'll notice a trend, I love Maybelline's face products. So their primer, the foundation, I love their concealers. I actually have 4. One of them, or 5. I have 5. I'm going to talk about all of them. Why not? So the first one is the Instant Age Rewind, which looks like this, and it has the like foam cushion on top, and you twist it to get the product to the top. And I have it in the shade Fair. I love this concealer when I don't want to wear a ton of makeup, but I still need a little bit of coverage. I'll just take the cap off, twist the product up, and then I just streak it all over my face and blend it in with my foundation brush and then set it. And it still gives me enough coverage where you don't see redness all over my face, but it's not so much where I'm full glam. Love that one. And then they do have this in a foundation, but I haven't tried it yet, and I want to, so that's up next. Then I've got the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Concealer and Corrector. That's what it looks like. This is very, very similar to the Naked Skin Concealer by Urban Decay, but the color that I've got the lightest color, and it is like, I don't know if you can tell, but it's way darker than the Urban Decay one, so I do prefer the Urban Decay one. Plus, this tends to crease under my eyes a little bit, but it's empty. I don't know if I'm going to repurchase it. I do love it. I still have enough product. I took the stopper out so I can get a bunch of extra product. That's still like sitting in there, but I don't know if I'm going to repurchase this just because I love my Naked Skin concealer a lot more, and I prefer the color of this as opposed to this one. So I don't know, but I still really like it, but there's still enough product in there that I can get out of it. And then I've got the Maybelline Master Conceal by Face Studio Camouflaging Concealer, and it looks like this. It's in a tube, and you squeeze it out. This is super nice if I have like super intense circles under my eyes, or if I want to do like some crazy highlighting with this or something like that, but it's super thick. I like it a lot. And then I've got the Maybelline Cover Stick, which is also empty. And I used to use this on my jawline because it's thicker, and so I'd get more coverage on the little bits of rosacea that I had down there. And then I just got this one, but I'm going to talk about it real quick because I really like it. I got the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Cafe to contour with, do a cream contour, and that's actually what I did today, and so far I've really liked it. Not an empty, but oh well. And then my high-end concealer, if you couldn't tell already, is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. Light diffusing, peptide infused, paraben free, and it's awesome. This is actually my newest one because I just ran out of it like yesterday or last week, or I didn't do makeup yesterday, so like last week. And I had this already, so yeah, that was an empty, and I highly recommend this. I think it's great for all skin types. I know that it's Jaclyn Hill's favorite, and she's super dry, and I'm super oily, and I still love it as well. So I really think that this is great for all skin types, and they've got a range of colors, so you can really find something that's going to work best for you, whether you want something to be lighter, if you want it to be your skin tone, if you want it to be darker, whatever. This is really great. And it doesn't seem to crease under my eyes or anything, which is really nice as well. Then next I have a brow product, and it is my Brow Definer by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This one is almost, I want to say it's almost empty, like that's as far up as it'll go, so it's almost empty, and I already have bought a backup. It is super nice. It's got the spoolie on one end and then the product on the other. I have a first impressions / review of it on my channel already. Again, it's great. I used to use their Brow Wiz and I really liked that, but I find that this one's just easier to do a full brow with. If I still had it, I would use the Brow Wiz on like lighter makeup days, or if I just needed to fill in a few spots on my brow or whatever, then that's what I would use, just because it wouldn't give me such an intense shape, and it would just fill in those little spots. So both are really great, but this is awesome, and I love it, and yeah. And then I've got 2 brow products and then 2 setting sprays, and then we're done. So, or 2 brow products, 2 lip products. So this is my favorite lip combination. It's what I'm wearing on my lips right now. It's what I wear pretty much every day that I have makeup on. The first is a Makeup Forever lipstick. It's the Rouge Artist Natural Lipstick in N4. It is literally like empty. I barely can get any more out. I had to use it today when I filmed this tutorial because I forgot my newest one downstairs, but I did repurchase this, and I will continue to repurchase it. It is like my perfect nude lipstick. I love it. It's peachy, but it still has like a nice nudie pink tone to it. I don't know. It's more of a peachy nude for me, which is great. So yeah, I love it. And it's a really nice lipstick too. It wears really well. And it's very creamy, and it doesn't smell weird. Just smells like a lipstick, which I like. So I'm losing it a little bit. And then the other lip product that I have is the Buxom Full On Lip Cream, and this is in the shade White Russian. It's awesome. These are so great. I have another lip cream from them, and it's in the shade Rose Julep, and it's just the most beautiful like pink color. These are kind of like a gloss, but they're not sticky. They're a lip cream. They're very creamy. Yes. And they don't have any sparkle in them. They don't have any glitter or anything, so just it just gives you a gorgeous glossy gloss color and shine to your lips. It is a bit of a lip plumper as well, which I love. Of course, I always want my lips to look way fuller than they actually are, so it just kind of tingles your lips a little bit and plumps them up just a little bit. Nothing too like insane where it looks like you got full-on lip injections or anything like that. And it smells like cupcakes. I could just smell, if I want this in a perfume. But I've already repurchased this one and got the shade Rose Julep, and I pretty much want all the other ones. It's a great product. Highly recommend it. Yes. And then I've got this Makeup Forever Mist and Fix setting spray right here, and I use this to intensify my eyeshadows. I don't use this as a setting spray just because I like my Urban Decay one better, but this is a really good setting spray as well. And then I've got the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. I don't know if you can hear that, but I think it's only down to like, you can't see the bottle, but I think it's like down to like here. And I already have it repurchased. I repurchased it a long time ago and still haven't needed it, which is nice. But yeah, that's all of them. Way to go, Ellie. But like, these are products that I use pretty much every day. And they're products that I can't live without. Oh, and then I forgot my mascara because I've repurchased this multiple times, so I should probably talk about it. And that's the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and it's amazing. So honestly, this video was more of a favorites video. But that's okay, because these products are still either empty, almost empty, or they were empty and I repurchased it and then I threw away the empty one. But they're all really good. These are just like my staples. Like, I have to have these products to do my makeup every day. I love them. So yeah. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.